Hello and welcome to my channel. Myself Faida Fatima. Welcome to Unique Study Circle. As I promise you that I am going to connect with you through the online mode. So I have started my first video for the SEM 2 Osmania University SEM 2 Financial Accounting. From that, consignment account is a second chapter from that. So today, let me explain you what is the meaning of consignment. I will explain you the entire theory part, then we will move on to the problems. So let's begin with consignment account. Let me tell you what is the meaning of consignment. Consign, to consign means to send. Sending the goods from one place to another place is known as consignment. Consignment, according to the terminology or in accounting terminology, the term consignment means is a special form of trading. Trading is nothing but exchanging of goods and services under which one person sends the goods to another to be sold by him on behalf of at the risk of the person who sent them. So now see here, for example, what is exactly consignment business means? Consignment means, for example, I am a person who's doing a business. I am doing a business in Hyderabad, but I want to explore my business or expand my business in the other part of the city or part of the states or different parts. For example, I am doing the business in Hyderabad, but I want to expand my business to Bangalore, to Mumbai, okay, to Chennai, to Maharashtra. So what I will do, I am staying in Hyderabad, but I want to expand my business in other places also. So what I will do, I will, on my behalf, I will select a person. The person to whom the goods are sent is known as consignee. So, see, the consignment business will be done between two persons. Mainly, two persons will be there in consignment business. The person who is sending the goods is known as consignor, the main person. For example, myself, I am sending the goods from one place to another place on my behalf. Somebody else is doing the business. So, the person who is sending the goods is known as consignor. Consignor is also known as principal. Okay? And consignee, the person to whom the goods are sent is known as consignee or agent. So, the consignee is known as an agent. Now, a person who is sending the goods on consignment basis is known as consignor. The person to whom the goods are sent is known as consignee. Okay? So, see here, I am sending, for example, I am A. I am sending the goods. So, I am consignor. On my behalf, somebody is receiving the goods. That person is known as consignee. For example, he is B. So, A have sent goods to B. A is a consignor, B is a consignee. Clear? So, consignment business will be done between the two persons, mainly consignor and consignee. Is this clear? Then, next is goods sent on consignment. The goods, whatever I am sending from here to the consignee is known as the goods I am sending. So, the goods sent on consignment is known as the goods sent. The goods so sent are called goods sent on consignment. Now see, accounts related to such transactions are called consignment account. So first we have to prepare consignment account. Before that, let me explain some points which are important. When the goods are sent on consignment basis, what are the things to be remembered? First one, the consignee does not purchase the goods, merely the possessions is transferred to him. It means that the consignee will not purchase the goods. The goods will be sent from the consignor to the consignee, and the consignee is taking the, just transferring the ownership to him. Then the ownership of the goods remains with the consignor until they are sold. For example, I am the consignor. I just say I am the consignor. So I am the owner of the goods. Consignee will not get the ownership. Ownership will remains with the consignor until and unless it will be sold out. Okay. Once the good will be sold out, the seller will be the owner. Okay, the person who is purchasing the goods is known as the owner. Then the consignee does not become their owner even through they are in possession. Then the amount of sale proceed after deducting the expenses and commission is limited to the consignor. Now see here, the consignor is giving the commission to the consignee. The consignee is getting the commissions on the basis, on which basis? See, I have written here, the remuneration to the consignee is generally fixed on the basis of commission on sales. So on sales, how much ever the consignee have sold out the goods, on that the consignee is going to get the commission. It is adjusted against the sales of proceeds of the goods. In detail, completely, I will explain you the entire concept about consignment while we are doing the problems. You will have the clear picture. Okay. Now let's see the differences between the consignment and sale. Ownership rights remains with the consignor. Consignor is a person who is having the right. So, the consignment rights will be with the consignor only till the goods are not yet sold. Once the goods will be sold out, it will be transferred to the buyer. Ownership right is, see, we are not showing, I am not showing you the difference between consignor and consignee. I am showing you the difference between consignment and sale. So, ownership is transferred to the buyer. Goods may be returned by consignee at any time. At any time, for example, if the consignee, I have sent the goods, I am the consignor, I have sent the goods to the consignee. So what consignee have done? Some goods have been left out. So he has sent me the goods back. At any time, the consignee can send the goods back to the consignor. Whereas, in case of sale, goods once sold cannot be returned to the seller. For example, you went to any shop and you have purchased the goods. Can you return the goods back to the seller? No, it is not possible. Then, the relationship is that of principal and agent. The relationship between whom? The relationship between the consignor and consignee is principal and agent. Consignor and consignee is principal and agent. The relationship is that of seller and buyer. Okay? Risk is not transferred to the consignee. See, I told that I am sending the goods to the consignee. So, in case if any risk has happened, that will not be transferred to the consignee. It remains with the consignor itself. The consignor have to bear the risk, not the consignee. Consignee is a person who is just selling the goods on behalf of the consignor. Okay? Then, after sale, the risk is transferred to the buyer. Once I purchase the goods, for example, I went to the market, I purchased the goods. So, the risk is transferred to me. I can't go and claim it, or I cannot transfer the risk to the seller again. Then, the expenses incurred by the consignee are recovered from the consignor. The consignor is going to bear the risk, and also he also is going to bear the expenses also. Whatever the consignee is incurring the expenses, that has been recovered by the consignor. Okay. Then after the sale, expenses incurred by the buyer have to be borne by him. For example, I have purchased something. In case if any defect is there, or in case if something happened to the product, I have to bear it. I can't go and replace it. Okay. As and when goods are sold, otherwise payment is due. If the goods are not yet been sold, the amount is due. Whereas in case of sale, payments become due immediately on sale as agreed. Means there is no dues. Due amount will not be there immediately. Once you purchase the goods, you have to pay back the amount. Then next, consignor send pro forma invoice to the consignee along with the goods. I have sent. I will tell you everything in detail about the pro forma invoice also. It is nothing but it's like an account sale or account sale, like all the details about the goods. That I have sent so many goods. This much has been sold out by him. Expenses incurred, how much? All that will be mentioned. So the pro forma invoice will be sent by the consignee to the consignor along with the remaining goods which has been left out. Then seller sends the usual invoice to the buyer. Immediately when you purchase the goods, you will get the invoice, right? Then the consignee periodically send the account sale to the consignor. Periodically means maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months, maybe yearly. On a periodical basis, the consignee will send the account sale to the consignor. In account sale, you are getting the information related to the goods sold. Okay. No such statement is prepared in case of sale. So, in case of sale, no such statement will be prepared. Then the last point, difference between the consignment and sale. Consignee gets commission on the goods sold by him. This is very, very important. Consignee will not get the profit. Consignee is getting only the commission because I told you before also that the consignment business will not be done on the basis of profit. It is done on the basis of commission. So the consignee is getting only commission whatever has been fixed on sale. Buyer may get discount from the seller on the purchase made by him. Definitely, you may get the discount in case if you went to any shop and you purchase a product, then you will get the discount, 10% discount, 30% discount, whatever it is, maybe immediately you will get the discount. But in case of consignee, the consignee will only getting the commission from the consignor. So this is very, very important question for your theory part. From this chapter, you may get this question for 4 marks or maybe for 12 marks also sometimes. But according to me, you will get this for 4 marks only. So, consignment and sale is very, very important.